Cardinal. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Delaware's offense will go to work first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Flips it out on the screen. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a gap. It's Maryland. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Fires left. And a big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Guys, let's take a second here and talk Delaware. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be 1-1.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though, believe they're the best in conference play. Nobody's beat them yet, and they believe they're the man in the conference. So we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play?
A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Stanford quickly to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. And you know the offense was watching film, and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly complete. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Quick strike complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Way too close to punt, way too far for the field goal. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the 1st quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Maryland pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Terps players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? The offense in hurry-up mode.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Shotgun snap on third down. It's on target and complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Extra point here will tie the game. And right down the middle. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. And the Blue Hens moving quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that.
There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the ground, it's Marks. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Got him downfield. Touchdown, Delaware. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll move the wide receiver. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man in the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. The Blue Hens in the hurry up. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Mayo. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Tempo in overdrive.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Got some room into the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal!
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final in one of the game's richest rivalries between Texas A&M and Arkansas. Arkansas was far from the friendly confines of Fayetteville, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Blue Hens will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his big tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
Turning it on. They get the sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Trying to pound their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. They'll run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, unlike in my family, eventually backyard brawls come to an end, and we have a final from a classic rivalry between Pitt and West Virginia. Pittsburgh proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Panthers team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Guys, let's chat for just a moment about Delaware. By the end of the day, one of these 2 teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have 2 teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Trying play action. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Akbar. There he goes. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And after that pitch and catch. He's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Stanford wants to push the pace. Motion from the wide receiver. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Stanford!
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Santiago. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Right on target this time. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking to throw on 3rd. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Never a doubt. That'll close the gap to 14.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Got the quick pass. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Complete in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Snags it over the middle. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. Got his man in the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. That last completion sets him up on second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Touchdown, Cardinal! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
And the Blue Hens will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll do it himself. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. Unloads it left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds space on the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And that is enough. First down for the offense.
Now the play fake. Hauls it in. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Now on the move. Gets it inside the 10.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Touchdown, Stanford! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself and gets in for the score.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UMass put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Minutemen had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Out of the backfield, he's open. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Out of the gun to give to the back. There he goes. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. They've been running it, but now the pass. It's complete. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Looking for space. It's Maryland. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Leaves it with the back. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Stanford at the line on 1st down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. Unloads quickly. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Off the RPO, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'll run play action. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 3rd and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Off play action on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Of 12. That's a first down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
14.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Using the quick game.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down.
Off the play fake. Under fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to let it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. This time it's complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
First down for the offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Reads it, fires complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Stanford! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, that's That's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Marks. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Santiago. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. We've reached a break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Under fire. He'll heave it deep. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Moon. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Caught in the backfield, it's Mayo. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, the running back has it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Here comes the heat. Finds a man in the middle. A little little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires toward the end zone. That one's going to keep him awake tonight as he just missed it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Trying play action. Got his man quickly. This is why quarterbacks get the biggest NIL deals, because they're supposed to make something out of nothing.
You know what? If he took some of that NIL money, Reese, and spent it on more linemen, maybe he has more protection and more time to go through his progressions.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, he'll throw it.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Arizona State answered the bell away from Tempe today with an impressive victory. The Sun Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team.
Trying to start the drive with a pass.
Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Marks. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. Punt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jed. Turning it on! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, that's a really nice read. This offense has had a lot of success with the running back getting the ball, right? Running the pitch. The quarterback doesn't anticipate that. He keeps the football, makes a nice read. Nothing but green grass, makes the big play on the run.
Wide receiver comes in motion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Oh, he's got a chance. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.